did this 6 months ago. There was a couple of trim pieces that needed to be blacked out. He wanted it debadged. Looks so much better like this. But it's funny, he came in to get the salt cleaned off and everything else. But I want to show you something back here. So his comment was, riding behind the car, I can just see some silver under there and I don't like it. Is there anything we can do for it? So it's this silver piece right here is the suspension. It was silver on both sides. He said, hey, can you black that out? Of course we can. But this is the kind of thing that once you do everything else, these little details stand out, and we're going to make it right and make him happy with what he's really looking for. This is just the coating checkup. We're resetting it after all this weather. With our coatings, it's not required to come in and get a coating checkup to keep your warranty going, but we offer that service at any point. We have some customers that come in once a month because they don't want to wash their car and they'd rather us do it. This time of year is kind of what we suggest after all the salt has gone off the roads. If you're going to get a coating checkup once a year, do it right after that because we're going to clean your undercarriage, clean your engine and everything during the coating checkup. So it's just a little bit more of a beneficial thing for them. We're still going to put a booster on here to kind of make it even better. The funny story is he's had this truck for a little while, has beefed it up, made it faster and everything else. Well, then once he got the race car and he wanted the big trailer to pull the race car, he said he hooked it to the trailer, went on his way to the track, going along, and it's pulling pretty good. As soon as you let off the gas, his stacker trailer is standing up 10 feet higher than the back of the truck. He said as soon as you let off the gas, it's like you hit the brakes and the truck goes and slows down. So he's looking for something else to pull the trailer with now.
Pull it out real quick and then we'll get it out of here.
It's slowly coming. Just going over all the edges now. Trying to make sure everything's good. To make sure stuff dried out right. Didn't do any weird things overnight, whatnot, and what have yous.
How's that tattoo feeling?
It feels good. It's healing nicely. Just gotta keep making sure I put lotion
I've
on
seen nightmares, dude.
Yeah, it gets
I've
itchy.
seen nightmares.
It does get itchy, but it was well worth it. Anything I do, it's gonna have meaning and reason behind it. So I think I'm gonna do my leg just whole family based. There's a beach house we always go to once a year with my whole family. I think I'm gonna get that on my calf next. But just keep it all.
Same leg?
Yeah, same leg.
Same leg. So you fill up one leg?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of like the whole patchy tattoos.
Like, how old is she again?
She's 5 weeks old.
Oh my God.
She's honestly great. Like she obviously wakes up every few hours to eat, but she goes right back to sleep. It's a game-changing experience.
So this is a used car that we're doing for the dealership. Customer's wanting to get some stuff done before he gets it picked up. So he wants full front paint protection film. We're going to do an extended rocker paint protection film to protect not only right behind the wheel, but all the way up the hip of that car. It's a bigger piece of film. It protects a lot more than what the factory gives you. But we've got to do some touch-up paint on this, do a little bit more prep work to get it right and get it ready for Greg so Greg doesn't get mad at me. I mean, that's really what this whole world is about, is making sure Greg's not mad at us for not making it perfect before it goes back there. Down in here, if you look at this, you're thinking, okay, as long as we clean the top of that, prep the top of that, everything's good. But when you open this up and you can see the brown soapy water in there. Well, if we didn't scrub all this out and rinse it out really good, as soon as he sprayed water up here and that water began to run into here, it's just gonna blow that stuff right out into the paint. and in between the paint protection film, so that just makes the install longer. If I wash up here, you just hear suds. If you wash here, it feels like sandpaper. We gotta figure out what that is. We always talk about ceramic coatings, and part of the protection that it gives, you can actually see, it's the beading action of the paint. This is the opposite of that, which when you're applying paint protection film, you definitely do not want it super slick to where the film is not gonna stick on the edges and that kind of thing. As you watch me rinse this right here, there is zero beading action whatsoever. That water is just hanging on the surface. There's nothing protecting the paint. Oh, God, do you hear that? Again, sandpaper. So it's brown. This is dirt, probably coming off the highway because this dealership is right against the highway. And so it gets all kinds of contaminants in the air.
I mean, these are rocks.
Those would look really good at PDS.
Yeah. Right now we're just doing a wet towel and dry towel to clean it up a little bit before we apply our panel wipe and then a primer on top before coating it.
So we're gonna give up a little information here, a little Shine Shop secret. To get streak-free windows, and everybody asks us this all the time, you need two things. First of all, you need microfiber towels, but they need to be washed with either Tide-free, all-free, something of that nature, where there is no perfumes, dyes, or fabric softener. And then also dried with no fabric softener. So you've got a very clean wet towel is all this is. So you are actually cleaning your window with the wet towel. You go side to side, up and down. And this is actually getting the window clean. Think of it kind of like washing your car. You're not getting the window wet, you're actually cleaning the window. And all you do is take another towel that's been washed and dried like that, and you go side to side, flip it to a dry spot, go up and down. So again, wet towel, getting it clean. And this is not a labor-intensive process. It's super quick, super fast. So side to side, up and down, and you just keep wiping until it is completely slick. Let's say we missed a spot. We didn't wipe long enough and a spot dried on it. All right, you can see that once it dries up, when you get to here, you can actually feel it with your towel and you can tell that you didn't get it. Once it dries up, that's how you're getting streaks out. The window cleaners they're selling you off the shelf, yes, they're designed to take smoke off or whatever else might be on there, some kind of chemical, but they're not how to get your window streak free. You spray a bunch of chemical in there, you wipe the window and it streaks, so what do? You spray a bunch more chemical in there. It's a never-ending cycle to where it keeps you in that loop of buying more product, buying more product, buying more product, where this is really all you need as far as windows go.
All right, so now what we're gonna use is a panel wipe, which is a solvent to remove any leftover waxes, greases, just making sure the surface is completely clean before we apply our coating. Switching to a primer for the coating. Pretty much it helps the coating adhere even stronger. So there is a little bit of ceramic coating in this product.
You want to let it sit for 5-10 minutes or so before you add the actual coating, so you're not just loosening up the primer and taking that off. It boosts slickness, definitely boosted the beading action of the same coating that we're using on other cars.
We're gonna sat for about 5 minutes. We're gonna apply our 8-year coating to this, and you'll be able to see it being applied on. And then you want to do smaller sections than what the primer is, just because with this is not self-leveling, we do have to wipe it off. You're not putting a lot of pressure, it's just getting that leftover off, so you don't have any haziness or anything like that.
Forward and back too, that would be neutral.
I got it like in the middle kind of right now.
And it'll go forward and back a little bit,
A little bit, yeah.
and there's gotta be a break.
Stone did.